Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of writing quadratic equations. This is standard A.6B in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 45 off the Redesign Practice Online STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a quadratic function that has a vertex, 415, passed through the point 120. Which equation best represents f? We'll take a look at A, B, C, and D, because if we look at our reference material, you are going to notice that they all look the same. And if you look at our quadratic equations, we're going to scroll down here, take a look at that bottom one, vertex form. All of our answer selections are in vertex form, that a x minus h squared plus k. So we need to find vertex form here. So let's open up our graph draw feature. Now it doesn't tell you what the h and the k are, so you have to know that before you come in. But when we get our y equals a x minus h squared plus k, that's our vertex form, we actually like it because the h and the k actually represent the vertex of our function. So the h is going to be the x-coordinate, the k is going to be our y-coordinate. So if we have the h and the k, right, so that's our vertex, the h and the k, and then we actually have an x and a y-coordinate that it passes through, we've got 4 out of the 5 variables in our vertex form already known. So let's plug those in because we're searching for, this is the one we really need, a. That's the unknown. So let's just plug this in. So our y is going to be 20 for this instance because we know that's at least one point that the parabola passes through. A. Then I've got x minus, but you know what? Instead of that x, I'm going to put a 1. There we go. Let's put a 1 minus my 4 squared. And then plus k. My k, remember, is my 15. All right, so all I need to do now is simplify, solve for a. So 20 equals a, 1 minus 4, that's going to be negative 3 squared plus that 15. And then, let's see, we need to, negative 3 times negative 3. So that's going to be 9. And I'm going to, instead of writing a 9, we always put the number first, 9a plus 15. And then we need to solve for a, so let's move the 15 over. And that's going to be 9a equals 5. Divide both sides by 9, right? And you get a equals 5/9. Now, we could solve it right now because take a look at our a's right here. Remember, this is our equation right here. And we are looking for this a, which we just found is to be 5/9. The rest are going to be in this exact same form. Take a look at these a's right here. Negative 5/9, 5/9, negative 35/9, and then 35/9. Right? We can already say that b is the only one that works. But let's go ahead and just plug it back in just to make sure. What we're going to do is we're going to plug this back into our vertex form. All right, so if we want to bring that back out, we could. And let's see, we can drag this over. And so our vertex form is going to be that y equals, we just figured out that it's 5/9. And then remember, we have x. We're going to leave the x and the y in there. Minus, remember, our h is 4 squared. And then we need to bring in this k, which is the 15. So as long as this matches this right here, our vertex form, then we're good to go. And it does. In this case, it's not y, it's f of x, but that's fine. And so our answer is going to be that b.